Who's not in?
You're not the murderer. Is he in there?
I'll murder you if you don't clear off.
My dad said he should be strung up.
Go on, clear off the lot of you. Go on, get out.
He just stood there, bold as glass. And when he heard the verdict, he had his little smirk on his face.
I can't believe they let him off.
Do you think they'd have let me off if it was me up there?
All I know is that Nick Cotton murdered Eddie Royal. Now he's sat over there laughing.
Have you seen him?
Not yet, but when I do...
He got off. There's nothing anyone can do about it.
What do you reckon? You think people are going to sit back in this square and let scum like that live round here?
Well, I don't see that they got any choice.
Yeah, well, there's no way I'm serving him in the pub.
It just makes my flesh creep to think about him.
Yeah, it was the dealt with him we had the chance.
What? Strung him up from a lamppost?
And why not? It's the only thing scum like that understand. The judges won't do it, we should do it ourselves.
Look, I bet we're getting on. I'll see you later, Pete.
Yeah, me too. Just hope I don't bump into him today, you know? See you later, Mark.
Tea, thanks, Catherine.
You're still alive, then?
Hey?
You didn't get your throat cut in the middle of the night, Mark, yeah.
Still got his feet up over there, has he?
Who?
The murderer, Cotton.
Come on, Pete. It's not Nigel's fault he's out.
I don't know, you can breathe the same air as him.
It's Mrs. Cotton I'm concerned about.
No one cares about Mrs. Cotton more than I do. But every murderer's got a wife or mother out there. Don't mean to be allowed on the streets.
Why don't you go over there, Pete? She could do with seeing an old friend. Ain't you been over there yet, Pete?
What? And have Cotton smirking at me. I'd rather eat glass.
Cheers. There you go. Keep it straight,
Sam? What have you been up to, girl?
Just out, seeing a bit of life. You should try it sometime.
Well, it's good, it's good.
They come down on Pat like a ton of bricks, they let Nick Cotton go free.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it?
He's going to smash that window in a minute.
No, he's all right. He's just full of energy, that's all.
What's all this?
What does it look like?
I wanted that bacon for tonight.
Well, you can buy some more, can't you?
No, you can buy some more.
The lad's got to have a decent breakfast.
Yeah, maybe he has, but why in my house?
Well, I told you. He wasn't getting on at the digs the club found for him, and he is a long way from home.
Yeah, but why here?
Well, what can I do? I'm not going to stand by and let the lad miss out on his big chance for want of a bit of kindness, am I?
It's all very well for you doing your Good Samaritan act, but who is it gets lumbered with the extra work?
Oh, I'll do my bit.
Oh, you will you? Yes. So you'll clear up after him, wash his clothes, change his bed and that, will you?
Now, listen, Pauline.
No, I won't listen. You can't just dump a 16-year-old lad on me. It's not fair on me and it's not fair on Martin.
Martin's all right. He'll enjoy having a football star about the place.
A football star? That lad's so scrawny, I'm surprised he can pick up the ball.
That's what they said about George Best, isn't it?
I was worried sick.
I said I'm sorry.
Why didn't you phone?
I did phone.
You said you were going to be late, but you didn't say you weren't coming home at all.
It got late. This girl said I could stay on the sofa.
What girl?
A new friend, Ricky, you don't know her.
Oh, and she wouldn't let you use the phone?
What's the point? I would only have woken everybody up.
You wouldn't have woken me up because I wasn't asleep. I was lying awake worrying about you.
I said I'm sorry. What do you want me to do, run in blood?
No, I want you to treat me with a little respect. That's what I want. Because I'm your husband, not some doormat you come home to.
I'm not now, Ricky. I'm knackered and I've got a headache.
Well, I won't put up with it. If you can stay out all night, so can I. We'll see how much you like that.
I said not now! Can you shut the door behind you, please?
All right.
Oh, brilliant, thanks, Mr. Farrell. Coaches, I shouldn't really eat this sort of food, though.
Oh, we got to build you up, haven't we?
Oh, that's what he says. Doesn't matter how skillful you are if you have the body of an insect.
Oh, it's not a nice thing to say.
Well, he's right, though. Today's professional footballer has to be an athlete.
Thanks a lot, Mrs. Farrell.
That's all right. Don't eat the tablecloth, though. I only got it yesterday.
Sorry, Mrs. Farrell.
Hey, do you want another cup of tea?
Well,
Stick one in there, Paulie.
Yeah, touch base. Lovely. Yeah. Missy C?
Hello, Pete. What's that, then?
Petition.
Oh, what about?
About getting your son off the square.
Oh, I see. Thank you for your support.
Doc, it's got nothing to do with you. We just want him out of the square.
Look, I know you're upset, Pete.
Upset? I'm not upset, Doc. I'm angry.
Yeah,
We're all
know.
angry. And we're going to get rid of him. By hook or by crook, he's going.
You've changed, haven't you, Pete? And I hadn't even noticed.
Doc, it's not me we're talking about.
How are you, Dot? How are you bearing up? That's what you would have said once when you used to care.
Oh, I care. I care that people can go for a walk around here without any fear of getting a knife stuck between their shoulder blades.
You've lived alone too long, Peter Beale. That's your trouble. You're bitter and petty like an old woman. You're like an old woman gossiping all day with nothing better to do.
Doc, just tell him to go.
You want to take a look in a mirror one morning. You want to take a good look. No wonder you live alone.
Plenty of players started off one-footed.
Yeah, not as one-footed as me, though. Me Stan says me right foot talks like an angel, but me left foot can't talk at all.
Well, you'll have to do something about that. I mean, take Bobby Moore. When he was your age, he only had one foot.
You only had one foot.
Bobby Moore.
Well, how did he stand up then?
Oh, no, don't encourage her. Anyway, what he did was to play with his right boot and sock off. In the end, his right foot was so sore, he was forced to play with his left.
If you'll excuse me a minute, Arthur, I just want to have a little chat with Aidan. Now then, Mr. Fowler's told me about the problems you've had, and we've agreed you can stay here for a while if the club agree.
Oh, they'll agree.
Oh, thanks very much, Mrs. Fowler.
Yes, well, you might not thank me after you've heard the house rules.
Rules? What rules? We don't have any house rules.
Well, we do now, and if Aidan doesn't like them, well, he's quite free to look elsewhere.
Pauline?
Now then, Aidan, I'm not your mother, and the little amount of money that Walford Town will pay me is not enough to turn me into your mother, so you'll have to clear up after yourself, understood?
Understood, Mrs. Fowler.
Good. And 2, I want you in by 10 o'clock at night.
Yes, Mrs. Fowler.
Right. And 3, no drinking, no swearing, no smoking. I don't want you setting a bad example to Martin.
No, Mrs. Fowler.
Right. And no girls.
He's training to be a footballer, not a vicar.
Aidan?
No girls, Mrs. Fowler.
Right. Just one more thing, Arthur. If you two are going to talk football all the time, you can have your meals out in the yard.
Well, if that's everything, I'd better get to work.
What about Aidan?
Well, he doesn't have to go in today. They've given him a couple of days off to settle in.
You can't leave him on his own in the square, not on his first day.
Well, couldn't you?
No, I can't. I'm doing double shifts at the laundrette as it is.
I thought the trial was over.
Yes, I know, but I told Dot I'd do her shift till I heard from her, and I still haven't heard from her.
Aidan, get your coat on. It's time you met some of the others.
You back already?
Yeah, I had a job around the corner. Guess a cup of tea with it.
Right.
You looks like a Ricky.
Couldn't tell you.
He looks like Nick Cotton's PR agent.
It's not funny, you know. People telling me what they're going to do to Nick Cotton all morning. Right, Catherine, open up.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for coming.
Ricky, you can't just phone me and expect me to drop everything.
You came, though. You're a good friend.
All right, Ricky. What do you want?
It's Sam.
Thought as much. I saw her coming home this morning.
Terrific. But the old square's laughing at me.
No one's laughing at you.
What am I going to do? She's out more often than she's in these days. I don't know where she goes, who she's with. It's like I don't know her anymore. Sometimes I think I don't even like her anymore.
But you love her, don't you?
Yeah, but it's cutting me up, Hattie. I don't know what to do about it.
Talk to her.
Oh, she never listens. Will you talk to her?
What?
Please, come on, Hattie.
Ricky, I don't know, because we're not as close as we used to be.
No, but she listens to you, please.
Hey, all right, Dad.
Mark.
Who's this?
Oh, this is Aidan. Aidan? Mark. He's the apprentice at Walford Town. He's staying with your mum and me for a bit.
Yeah, well, welcome aboard, Aidan.
Now, you sit down, Aidan, and I'll get Kathy to bring you over a nice cup of tea. Bye-bye, Mark.
Look, where are you going? What about Aidan?
You can show him around for a bit, can you? I've got work to do, you see.
So have I.
Yeah. Behave yourself, Aidan.
Dad!
Ready to play football, Mark?
This is Steve. No.
Hello, Pete.
Rose?
Aren't you going to buy me a drink?
I think someone should go over there and tell him he's not wanted.
It's the same over the cafe, you know. Everyone's stirred up.
Here comes the head hangman now.
Oh, Kath, Shell, I'd like you to meet Rose.
Oh, hello.
She's an old friend of your mum's.
And a new one of Pete's.
Hello there. What can I get you?
Gin and tonic, thanks.
Gin and tonic, please. As usual, Pete.
I see you've been here before.
Oh, you're joking. Pete's like those birds in the tower. If you ever left Walford, the pub would fall down.
Have you seen him, Pete?
Who?
Nick Cotton.
No.
I think someone should go over there and talk to him.
Yeah, good idea. Want to sit down?
Looks like you'll have to wear the sheriff's badge.
Oh, no, Hattie. You all right?
Have you been to work this morning?
Feeling granted away for a couple of days.
Didn't they leave you anything to do, Ricky?
Oh, I'll give it a toss. Have you seen Sam yet?
I'm on my way up now.
Right, look, don't tell her I sent you. Cheers, Harry.
Oh, Shell, do I have to go up and see Sam?
She was unconscious on the sofa half hour ago, but you can try.
Bit like that. Us meeting up again so soon.
Luck never came into it.
Hello? Hattie, what are you doing here?
Just thought I'd come and see you.
What time is it?
Lunchtime.
It's not. So, what do you want?
That's not very nice, is it? Just thought I'd come and see you. We don't see each other as often as we used to.
Ricky sent you, didn't he?
No?
He always was a rotten liar. Want a cup of tea?
You're all right. He's worried about you. I mean, you can't blame him for that.
Worried about me. Hattie, have you ever had a man worry about you?
Steve, I suppose.
Well, let me tell you, the novelty soon wears off. It's more like coming home to a puppy than coming home to a man.
Yeah, well, I don't think it'll wear off on me.
Listen to you. You sound like one of them stupid photo stories I have to do.
Ricky's right. You have changed, didn't you?
Yeah. You better believe it. Do you want milk?
All the girls fancied you.
Did they? No one told me.
Oh, you were too busy hanging out with the other boys. You all used to go to that cafe on the high street.
That's right. The lessons I skived off so I could have a fag in that place. I didn't even like smoking, really.
You were always getting in trouble, weren't you?
Yeah, bit of a tearaway in them days.
And you wore that leather jacket, and your hair was slicked back.
Don't remind me.
We thought you looked like Elvis. Remember that Christmas dance?
You've got a memory, haven't you?
And you got up on stage with that group and started singing. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so.
You've been putting Pete's beer? I don't know. Do you want a pint?
Michelle.
You all right?
No, I'm not.
What's the matter?
Give me some water, Michelle, will you? I've been playing football in the park with Aiden, haven't I?
Was that what it was?
Aiden, this is my sister, Michelle. And this is Kathy.
Hello. Hi, Aiden.
He's staying at Mum and Dad's for a bit.
Oh, that's news to me.
That's better. I'm back to work. Michelle will look after you.
Hey?
Now, what was it? It was no booze, no women. I don't think you actually count, Michelle. What was the other one?
In by 10.
In by 10 on Mum will have you, all right?
Mark?
Oh, yeah, look, take my advice. Don't go to the park with him. See ya.
Mark!
So, what are they like, these people?
What people?
These new people you've been hanging out with.
I don't know. Just different.
How do you mean different? Do you mean better?
I never said better. I don't know. They just don't know how to enjoy life more.
Go on, I'm interested.
It's like the people round here. They don't know how to live. Think about it. Their whole life revolves around problems. Getting a job. Getting somewhere to live. They wear crap clothes. They've got crap bodies.
Do you think they like living like that?
I know you think I'm stupid, but
I never said that.
I don't care. I like going to good clubs, wearing nice clothes. I like being out enjoying myself when everyone else is in bed. It feels good.
What about Ricky?
What about Ricky? I met this bloke last night in a club. I never done nothing with him. But do you know what he said to me?
I can imagine.
He said I was like a butterfly. I was put there to look beautiful and give people pleasure.
Well, that beats my place or yours, I suppose.
No, I didn't think you'd understand.
Oh, even you can get things right, Sam.
So what about you?
What about me?
Well, we're sitting there having a good look at my life. Let's have a look at yours.
There ain't nothing wrong with my life.
So getting married then?
Yeah.
The great Hattie Tavernier. Smarter than the rest. I really thought you was going to change the world.
Getting married don't change that.
Do you want my advice? Don't do it.
I don't want your advice.
So you're going to be married at 17, living in Wolford, answering Ian Bill's phones for the rest of your life. How the mighty have fallen.
Not the rest of my life.
You reckon? This place is like a spider's web. One bit if you get stuck in it and you're never getting out.
You're going to leave Ricky, aren't you?
I don't know.
It would break his heart, Sam.
And you think I don't know
I
that?
can't believe you'd do it to him.
Well, what else can I do? If I stay with him here in Wolford, it'll break my heart.
That's rubbish.
Yeah, or someplace like it. Hey, how many thousands of cars do you think Ricky's got to fix before we can afford, I don't know, some horrible semi in Epping Forest or something? I could have things tomorrow Ricky's never even dreamt of.
There's more to life than things, you know.
Yeah, I know. And I'm going to get some.
I better get off. Better get some sleep, eh, before tonight.
Look, Hattie, don't do it. Don't do what I did. Yeah, have fun with him if you have to. But don't marry him.
Michelle, is this your dog?
No, it belongs to the landlady.
Can I take him for a walk, do you think?
Oh, I don't know, you know, she's ever so fond of him. If anything happened to him...
No, I'd take care of him.
Oh, go on, Shell. Poor old Rolly's hardly been around the block since Sharon went away.
All right, I'll get his leave, but you look after him, yeah?
Yeah, I will, I promise.
Thanks, Michelle.
What?
What did she say?
Plenty.
What about me?
And me. Look, Ricky, I'm totally out of my depth here. Me and Sam, we just ain't that close anymore.
I told you she'd changed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to sort this one out on your own.
Most people have dreams when they're young, don't they?
What were yours?
You don't want to know.
I'm asking, aren't I?
Well, first I wanted to be a singer, or something in show business. Then I got into me, I'd run off and be a redcoat. Silly things, really.
Did you ever leave Walford?
Nah, not really. Once my older brother gave up the stall, I took it over. And ever since, been too busy to have much in the way of dreams.
It's a good life, though.
It's a lot. Some good, some bad. Like most people, I suppose.
Well, thanks for the drink, Pete. I'd better be off now.
Yeah. Had been going on, haven't I?
Not at all. I really enjoyed it.
Have another one.
No, I really do have to go.
Yeah. Probably got better things to do, eh? Still, nice meeting you then.
Are you going to let me just walk away?
But you said you had to go.
I have to go now. I haven't got to go forever.
But what are you getting?
But what are you doing later?
Tonight? Nothing?
Well, shall I meet you in here then, about 5?
Yeah. All right, I'll be here.
There's a good 50% chance of some snow above 5.
Do you want a cup of tea or something?
No, thanks. I just had a long day.
Do you have a nice chat?
Not really. Ricky, if you've got something to say to me, then say it. Don't send Hattie up to do your dirty work.
Well, it's a bit difficult when you're never here, isn't it?
Don't start.
Well, come on then, let's talk.
And you got work to do.
Yeah, but I happen to think my marriage is more important than my work.
Well, I'm sorry, but I've got a headache. I'm going to my room. Maybe I'll even get a bit of peace and quiet in there.
I don't know what goes on in Arthur's head these days.
Sis, what's she like at school?
Oh.
Rose.
Well, you were there.
I don't remember much about her. She reckon she had a crush on me?
Pete, that was 30 years ago. I had a crush on that Philip Hughes, remember him? He was in the Gazette a couple of months ago, pinching ladies' underwear off of washing lines. So, a lot can happen in 30 years, Pete. Look at your own life.
I've only taken her for a drink.
I just don't want you getting all excited before you know more about her.
Not excited?
Fish don't swim in the sea. Look, Pete. When we was at school, she called herself Rose Hickey. Now she calls herself Rose Chapman.
So she's divorced. So what?
Well, hello, Clyde.
Hiya, I just thought I'd let you know Rolly came in a right state.
Well, where's Aidan?
I don't know. But he's dead meat if Michelle finds out that he left Rolly to come in on his own.
Oh, it's all right, sis. I'll find it.
Oi, Aidan!
What's happened to you?
Oh, we had a bit of an adventure.
Yeah, come on. Why? Mrs. Fowler's in here. Oh. Yeah.
Aidan, what on earth have you been doing? Sit him down, Pete.
What?
Oh, no. Oh, how did you do this?
I was kicking the ball, like, you know, and This big killer dog came and attacked Rolly, so I got the dog off him, and then we ran for it, and we had to go through this ditch, and it was full of broken glass.
So why did you have your shoe off?
Well, Mr. Fowler said Bobby Moore did.
Bobby Moore?
I'll kill Arthur when I see him.
I mean, you hear a lot of talk about people in the East End sticking together. A load of old bull, if you ask me.
Well, there wasn't a lot of community spirit around when I needed it, that's for sure.
Not one person bothered to go over there and see how she was, not one.
Well, that's because they don't want to see Nick, that's why.
That's not the point. Here was a woman wanting a bit of concern and sympathy, and what did she get? A massive cold shoulder.
I'm sorry, Nigel, but you weren't here. You can't understand how people feel.
Is that right? Well, I understand how Mrs. Cotton feels.
Happy man.
He's got a point, though. I mean, we shouldn't let Dot suffer just because Nick got off. It's hardly her fault.
Yeah, it's hard for me to be sympathetic in that direction.
I'll go over there, actually, and see if she wants a drink.
All right, don't let the bogey man get you.
I'll only be a couple of minutes. It's pretty dead in here anyway.
It's not as dead as he's going to be in a minute.
Mrs. Paul Williams and Paul Elliott.
What am I going to say to Stan? Aiden's settling in all right, apart from the fact that he ran through some broken glass without his shoes on.
Yeah, and whose fault was that?
It's not mine.
Well, it's not mine. It's not my responsibility. I wasn't even consulted, remember?
Oh, thanks very much, Mrs. Fowler.
You've got to keep your weight off that foot.
He's not an invalid.
He's like a racehorse. He's got to be extra careful.
Certainly eats like one.
Just a minute, let's get up here.
Paul Williams realtor. Number 8, Chris Mark Williams.
What are you looking for?
That old football game that Mark used to have.
I wonder how Pete's getting on. He's all...
You can't just turn up in my life like this.
I see you nearly every day.
Yeah, well, that's at college. It's different.
I spent the afternoon at a mate's place. I was just passing by when the name of the pub rang a bell. I thought I'd pop in and see you. It's not so terrible, is it?
You're lucky I was in. I would have had you stuffed and matted above the dartboard.
I didn't realise he worked here.
No, obviously not.
But you don't go out together anymore, do you?
Well, that's not the point. I don't want to rub his nose in it.
I'm sorry, Michelle. I didn't mean to embarrass you. I'll see you in college.
Jack. I'm sorry. It's just it's a bit difficult when two different bits of your life meet, you know? I'll buy you a drink. How about that?
What about Clyde? I don't want to upset him.
Well, he's going to have to learn when it's over. It's over.
Could you ask him to be as quick as possible, please? It's Piccadilly. Yeah, thanks.
What time will you be back?
I don't know.
Well, what about food?
I'll eat out.
I thought you said you were working.
I am working, but I'll eat afterwards.
Who with?
Grow up, Ricky.
Well, I thought you said you were staying in tonight.
So did I, but a job's a job.
Well, it's dark out.
Yeah, and that's what the client wants. They take pictures in the dark these days. Excuse me.
The buses are probably up the creek. You know what they're like.
Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, it wasn't a definite arrangement or anything.
Stop looking at him like that.
Like what?
Like you want to kill him. He didn't know you were going to be here.
You serious about this, bloke?
No. But he hasn't done anything wrong, and I'm not going to chuck him out because he wants a drink, nor are you.
I'm off, Michelle.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I'll get that. All right, see you later then.
Look, mate, I didn't mean... Yeah.
Hey, look, you're taking a mickey out of me, boy.
No.
I think you are.
Look, I didn't know you were going to be there.
Look, if I see you again, you're a dead man, all right?
Where have you been?
Getting some fresh air.
Uncle Pete, that was Rose on the phone.
Where is she?
She said she's ever so sorry, but she can't make it.
Why not?
Well, she didn't say.
Did she leave a number?
No, haven't you got it?
No.
You've got an address for it, though, haven't you?
Yes! No, I wasn't watching!
You should sack the keeper, Mr. Fowler.
See how Pete's getting on.
No, it's 8-1 to me, yes?
It is not.
What? I'm talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, what did you say?
So I'm going over the Vic, see how Pete is.
Right, yes! No!
Yeah, a couple of minutes yet, Mrs. C.
Lived in a place nearly all of your life, you think you'd know what the people were like.
Don't go upsetting yourself again, Mrs. C.
They were so busy, weren't they? Poring over themselves, being nasty about my Nick. They forgot to think how I might be feeling.
A bit of time away will do you the world of good. You've been under a lot of pressure recently.
Lifetime away is what I need. that my cab?
No, stopping outside the Vic.
You won't forget to pay the electric, will you? I left the money in the tin.
Don't worry, it's all under control.
Yeah, and you will sort out Pauline and the laundrette, won't you?
Yeah. Any shift she doesn't do, I can handle.
You are a good boy now.
Mrs. C.
Mm?
What if your real boy turns up?
He won't turn up, he made that quite clear. Said he wouldn't be seen dead in the place. Oh, you know. I mean, that's a joke, that is. They're all getting themselves in a twist thinking he's back. And he wouldn't come back if they paid him. Very funny, that is.
Ah, good.
Well, it's not the end of the world. You said yourself it was only for a drink.
Sis, have a look at me. All suited and booted and nowhere to go. Makes you feel pretty good, I can tell you.
Oh, don't blame yourself. Must say I half expected something like this.
What do you mean?
Well, it was pretty obvious the first night. Well, she obviously fancied you.
Oh, that's why I'm sitting here drinking all alone, is it?
Oh, well, she's probably got a family somewhere. She got a bit carried away, and now she's come to her senses, and unfortunately you got her to be.
Nah, it's not that. I came on too strong, didn't I? I mean, I've been cooped up on my own for so long. Forgot how it is to behave with a woman. Bitter, petty, that's what Doc called me.
Yeah, well, she's got her own problems, hasn't she?
Yeah, I gave an earful about Nick as well.
Terrible how he haunts her life, that lad.
He haunts all our lives. I got so wrapped up with my own, forgot Doc was going through the mill.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Pete. Go over and get Doc. Bring her back for a drink, eh? One kind deed in a wicked world.
What about him?
Since when has Peter Bill been afraid of Nick Cotton?
No, it's not that. Well, you're right, it's our square. We can go where we like.
That's right. Go on, you get her. I'll get the drinks in.
All right, Nick Cotton, here I come.
You have a brilliant time, Mrs. C.
Well, I don't suppose it'll be all that wonderful, but at least I won't get things chucked at me in the street.
I'll take care of everything here.
Yeah, right then. I don't suppose they'll even notice I've gone.
Oh, they'll notice. I'll see to that.
Now, you've got my number, haven't you? You know if you've got a problem.
There won't be. You just have a good time. How long do you reckon it'll be then?
Well, I said to Deeza's mother, you know, maybe a couple of weeks. I don't know.
You go for as long as you want.
Sometimes I think that this house has got too many bad memories. Too many ghosts. I wonder if I'm too old to make a new start. Somewhere else.
Take care, Miss C.
God! God!
We're off to the Highlands in Monarch of the Glen at 3:20. Next, though, London's Burning.